The Utah Domestic Violence Coalition holds a memorial service for victims who lost their lives to domestic violence.
11 News reporter Tiani Whitman was there. Tiani, how many victims of domestic violence were killed last year?
44 Utahns lost their lives to domestic violence in 2017. While at the service, the fiance of one of those victims shared his story.
We were supposed to get married last month. We were expecting a child. We just found out that we were pregnant the Monday morning before this happened.
Nick DeLuca's fiancée Jill Lloyd was murdered last June. Her ex-partner shot her 3 times in her car as she was on her way to work.
For the past 9 months, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, if I can sleep, it's on your mind all the time.
DeLuca's goal is to offer support for those who have been affected by domestic violence and help prevent tragedies like Jill's.
You're not a sane person when you're thinking about taking somebody else's life. I want to be that guy that gets to talk to them beforehand and maybe change the outcome a little bit.
Locals gathered to listen to DeLuca and others share their stories to remember Jill and the other 43 victims. 44 candles were placed on the south steps of the state capitol, one for each life lost to domestic violence in Utah last year.
Join me in taking a moment of silence and reflecting on these 44 lives.
In Utah, 1 in 3 women will experience domestic violence. That is higher than the national average, which is 1 in 4. More than half of our homicides in Utah are directly related to domestic violence. Less than 2% of those homicides had protective orders. 2 bills are passed by the Senate and House already to support the fight against domestic violence. One is a Senate bill which will include dating violence and domestic violence, and the other is a House bill that will strengthen domestic violence misdemeanor charges to felonies.
Tiani, what can someone do if they are experiencing domestic violence?
The Utah Domestic Violence Coalition offers shelters for victims as well as a 24-hour hotline. You can call 1-800-897-LINK. They say one of the first steps is to notice the warning signs in an abusive partner, such as possessiveness and stalking.
Thanks, Tiani.